Hey guys, it is Halloween day. Going over to Freshco, bought some green cabbage as well as chicken wings since they were on sale. And overall, just like a lot of things on sale slash price matching. And I got my $10 redeemed from all the points I've been collecting. So you know, just pretty cheap today. It's just nice. And yeah, I guess I think it's around lunchtime. Saw some kids in costumes. That's cool. I think prisoners seemed popular. There's like 3 kids in like orange jumpsuits. So yeah. Anyways, I'm going over to Canada Computers and I returned that mouse that I bought the other day. And yeah, that went fast and easy, so that was nice. And now I'm on my way over to Adam and Don's. Gonna hang out for Halloween. You know, at my place, we don't really get trick-or-treaters, and I don't really want to hang out on the porch alone for like an hour or 2. If I was to give out candy personally. But it's also like kind of a busy street. Or like a lot of car traffic on my street, so it's probably not that great anyways. I don't know. But anyways, when I got to Adam and Don's, turns out they aren't actually here. It was kind of just a general come for Halloween invite, so we didn't have a real time. So I killed some time at the Value Village. I was just here 2 days ago, so I'm not really thinking I'm gonna find anything too neat. They did have a Wii sensor bar. $7 though, not really a good deal. You can buy new ones for like $10, and who even knows if that one works, so no thanks. Plus I'm already good for Wii stuff. So yeah, just kind of looking around. I kind of like this camping pot, how the handles fold away nicely there, but the lid on it, like you have to touch the metal part if you were to actually use this and it was hot. Probably be burning your fingers, so that's not great. Yeah, all in all, some classic Value Village, overpriced instant camera. Maybe not, I don't know. Those are kind of popular, right? But yeah, Adam and Don are back, and so is Bento. Yeah, he seemed pretty happy. They were hanging out with Don's parents, who've moved to Toronto, by the way. Anyways, we got some decorations out. You know, they have a no recording the front of Adam and Don's house rule, so Halloween. We did Halloween. I gave out mostly candy, and it was a fun time. Here's a Halloween pumpkin, and one of the neighbors' houses was all lit up. That's cool. But yeah, that's that was yeah, we did trick-or-treating, and that was cool. The Blue Jays lost, and we're checking out Silent Hill F, the new Silent Hill horror game, which is pretty fitting for Halloween. It seemed neat, but also a little bit like, yeah, you know, kind of just walk around and hit stuff with a bat. Anyways, I'm heading out. Alex, he's also heading home. So he's walking over to Coxwell Station. Gonna take the TTC home. I went online. You know, I did bring the Uber bag. And I got an Uber request from A&W. It was only like $5. So I was like, damn, this place is fucking crazy in here. So wasn't really sure if it was gonna be worth it. But it turned out to be a fast one. The food was ready at least. So that was nice. And kind of weird, it's going into the Don Valley. It was like, I don't know what the deal is. I've been down here on this path before, so I knew that there's like a nice bike trail along this road. And yeah, it's just kind of weird. Like there are buildings in the Don Valley, but it was to a lady in the woods. Like kind of just hung out next to the path, and then someone came out of the woods and was like, hey. So I don't know if it's like a homeless person or like someone's having a party on Halloween in the woods. Like it could be anything. Yeah. Anyways, I was heading home, and I started to get some more requests from an Alibaba and Christina's on Bloor, which I initially rejected one of them, but then it came back for more money, and I was like, alright, for like 16 bucks, I guess I'll go to this industrial area. And there was like a rave or something, it sounded like, going on in one of the warehouses. I did a drop off at CineSpace. I started to think I should carry around a resume or something. Like when I deliver to neat places, I'd be like, hey, you guys like hiring? You need a guy? I don't know what CineSpace is like. I assume it's like one of the movie theater companies, like stores all their shit there. I don't know. Yeah. Did another A&W that was quick. And then I took this Wingzilla one, which, only $5, but it'll bring me onto the other side of the Don Valley, which I do want. Wingzilla, kind of surprised that place is still open, but I guess people like wings. And this order got turned into a triple with some Happy Burger requests. So now it's like a $21 for the triple kind of thing. That's pretty decent. And yeah, going up Church Street here. I'm kind of surprised. I didn't think that there was like a big thing going on Church Street. Like obviously Church Street's popular, but they've actually closed off Church Street to cars, and there's just a huge crowd of people walking around. I'm not sure if there's a specific event or like people just want to party, I guess. So yeah, did those deliveries, and now I'm picking up from a restaurant, and it's crazy in here. I thought like $11 for one thing was good, but I don't know. I don't really like walking through a giant crowd, but I did it. So I'm gonna go drop this off. This one, it's going kind of far. It'll be at like Richmond and Bathurst. That was one of the things I liked. It was bringing me over to Bathurst. I live on Bathurst, so that's nice. And yeah, along Richmond. Oh man, so many cars here. It's like, come on guys, learn how to drive. Or not drive, actually. Like, learn how to not drive, guys. You don't need a car right now. That was going to be my last delivery, but I got a $36 request for 2 things, which seemed kind of crazy to me. And maybe it's because, I don't know, it's just crazy out in the city. Like, it took like 15 minutes to get these orders because the people working just had so many orders. It just took time, you know? And then actually getting to the places, I had to, well, I went down Portland and through a bunch of clubs. I don't know. It was the streets are a mess, man. But somebody tipped me $10 in cash on top of what they paid, so that is pretty nice. At this point, my bike battery is almost dead, so I can't take any more deliveries. I guess I could if I wanted to just pedal it, but I don't. And it's almost like 3. People are, I don't know, being crazy on the street, and I'm passing by a lot of people that are just like sitting on the sidewalk, looking a little bit too drunk. I guess that's Halloween on a Friday for you. It's just time for everybody to party. But yeah, all in all, pretty good on the Ubers. I made $88 in the app, plus the 10 in cash, so $98 for about 3.5 hours. That's pretty good. Yeah. Thanks for watching, guys. See you around.